Hi everyone, this is Trish Kendall. I'm bringing you another Choose and Become interview, this time with my guest, Abby Rosado. She's the co-founder of Posh Beauty. Abby's a small business owner, but I have to take a step back before moving forward on this interview to set a little bit of context with my relationship with Abby and how critical she has been on my journey to inspiring others. So Abby and I met about 10 years ago, and she is 20 years younger than me, maybe 18 years younger than me. And we met when I started going to Ulta Beauty in Westwood, Massachusetts for my hair. She became my hairstylist. And Abby and I would get into conversation every 6 weeks or so. I was supposed to go every 5 weeks, but I always rescheduled. So every 6 weeks or so. And when I started seeing Abby, it's when I was thinking about and thinking through taking my inspirational journey, and crafting the story and the message in order to inspire and double down on my mission to inspire others, especially young women. Now, it was a lot of time of me thinking about this and what is my message and what is the story that I want to share in order to relay my message. Well, Abby's the one that helped me hone in on the message, the anchor point, what I wanted to share, because she and I would get in these conversations and she would ask me, like, how did I get what I got? And how am I so successful? And oh my gosh, I can't believe that you came from this, because I shared with her my background. And then I would ask her, how did you become successful? And what do you think success is? And what do you want next? And who's helped you? And so we would get into these conversations. And one time she asked me, how did I become so successful? And it made me pause and really reflect on what my definition of success is. And I knew at that moment that that was the message that I wanted to get out to the masses, to the world, especially young women, that true success, enduring success, is when we embrace our boundless capacity to give love and to receive love, the verb. That was my message. And yes, success has been a journey and there's been other points of success in my life, but that is what true enduring success means to me. And she helped me articulate that and hone in on that, and then own that that's the message that I'm going to get out into the world. And then through my conversations with Abby, we really ended up constructing the 5-choice framework, the 5 critical choices that I made on my journey. And I started asking Abby about her journey. And that ended up manifesting into this Choose and Become interview series, where I interview people who I admire, which then manifested into the Choose and Become workshops that I guide teams and organizations through using this 5-choice framework in order to help them create a sense of community and belonging and connection. So it all goes back to Abby. And then one last thing, I know this is a long intro with Trish, but when I did become a professional inspirational speaker, the pinnacle of that beginning part of my journey and profession is when I was the keynote speaker for Ulta Beauty's Field Leadership Conference. And I was actually on the program with Simon Sinek. Now, that is just amazing. And that was, not through Abby, that was through the business and event planners and all of that. But I was so proud to be selected and hired to keynote for Ulta Beauty's Field Leadership Conference. And I don't even know if everyone knows how it all came back to Abby. So thank you for being along this journey with me. I'm so excited for you to get a little bit of Abby. She's very humble. She's quite quiet. She does not share her voice with the masses. This is actually outside of her comfort zone. So she trusted me and felt safe with me to share her voice in a way that she usually doesn't. So thank you, Abby. Choose and become.